draw distance on that cyclone much. That's actually really close, actually. Holy crap. What is up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley, and welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. Oh, good God, stay away from that thing. See, that thing is freaking massive. Last time we embarked from outset to put the pearls in the respective locations, and in this time we're setting the third pearl in its location and seeing what happens. I was gonna try and cliffhang the last episode by setting the pearl in its location and then just cutting the episode, but I kind of had to wrap things up soon. Also, off screen, you might notice by my camera that I went ahead and turned in the 6 pictures that we got, which was of the other sailing ship, Beetle, Magtail, what else is it? I'm trying to Old Man Ho-Ho, the Fairy, and the Magtail. Yes. And I don't know if I said Mapfish as well. I went ahead and turned those in so we have a fresh set of film for what we have upcoming next. What is this? Reach Eastern Fairy Island, head east from here. I never would have guessed! Ah! Stupid sign. Okay. Now, as we come up here, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Song of Passing really quick, just so I can make it daytime. Because this cutscene that we have coming up is awesome. Doesn't excuse that cyclone, though. Once again, great camera angles. God, that cyclone is so big. Let's go up here. This is Din's Pearl's location. We have Din's Pearl, Farore's Pearl, and Nehru's Pearl set in place. So what's gonna happen? This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they may test the courage of men. What about women, huh? Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods as to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Link, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again! You must rise above the trial of the gods. Let's do that. Now, the science behind that whole cutscene there, how Link was exploded and then came back. He was exploded to the south, and then he came back, like, north direction. But I'll go into more detail later. For now, let's go ahead and begin our next dungeon. Cue the intro.
Yes, it is time for the 4th dungeon already. I can't believe it. Welcome to the Tower of the Gods. Believe it or not, this dungeon is actually a bit shorter than the other two. It's only 3 floors, technically 4, but I'm not counting that 4th floor. It's nothing special, really. There's a trademark staple item in the Zelda games in this dungeon, which I'm sure you might be able to know. We'll see the main gimmick shortly, but it's really not too terrible here. Let's get it on and do it!
Welcome to the Tower of the Gods. As much as this place might look intimidating on the outside, it's not quite as bad on the inside. Trust me, this place is nowhere near as bad. We got 4 floors of dungeon to deal with here, and you notice we actually have our ship with us this time. This is the only dungeon that does so. I guess, well, it makes sense because, like, you know, it opened on the open sea, so of course we couldn't exactly like get out and go walk up to it like the past 2 dungeons. Past 3 actually. Anyway, starting out the dungeon here, you want to go to the right over here where you see this door. We would like to choose you to start. Excuse me. Just take him out. We're gonna be dealing with a lot of these in this dungeon right here, so be prepared for that. Shoot, actually reminds me, I'm actually gonna get a picture of it. I don't think I ever did. Starting off right here, we want to throw a bomb here because this is actually going to be very helpful to us. There's more cracks as you can see, but the one that I just blew up is the only important one. I can show off the others if you really wish. Yeah, fine, I'll push another box over since these boxes just so happen to be made out of wood that are susceptible to bombs. Go up, please. Thank you, gods. We go in here and we get ourselves, I bet you can guess what this is, the typical first item of the dungeon with the special animation. Yep, we get ourselves a dungeon map. Woohoo! Now we have that. We can once again see that it's going to be 4 floors. The map thankfully shows us where the King of Red Lions is, because of course we're going to need him for all this. Yeah, over there is just some pots with some basic stuff in them, bombs, magic, things like that. Another thing about this dungeon is that whenever the water rises and you're dealing with choo-choos, you gotta wait for it to go back down because, you know, you can't do anything to them. So come on, sink. Thank you. All right, let's get your picture. There we go. Nice. Whoop, do that. Take that. Die. I'm not gonna bother with you. I'm gonna go out, go out, go out. Yes, good. All right. My ship, let's go. Love how I landed right in it as the water rose. That's great. So that was really all that we had in that room. It was just us resupply and dungeon map room. Now we're gonna get into the main mechanic of this dungeon here. We have statues. Okay, good, you're not alive. More on that later in this dungeon. Put it here, and we open the door. So you can see what the main gimmick is. We're gonna have to deal with statues, setting them on pressure sensitive switches to move forward. Not just statues though, and no, not choo-choos either. Go down. Editing power. I can make the water do what I want with the power of magic. Speaking of magic, oh, that looks so pretty. That's one thing I like about it is how all the things look that you activate. They look like it's a rainbow made of light. Well, it doesn't look like anything anymore because of the stupid water, but still, it looks so freaking cool. All right, now sink again. I command you to go down. That wasn't editing magic, I swear. So we pick that up, and now the door activates, telling us, like, we wouldn't have any sense to go back through this same door. Like, come on. All right. Now we're back in here. Let's go ahead and set this down. So these magical statues will also open gates for us so we can take our boat past. This is the first required part, and things might start off like a bit slow and tedious or whatever, but it'll get a lot more interesting than this, trust me. There's some puzzles in this that are really, really freaking cool. The one crappy thing about this dungeon either is you can't use your sail. You have to cruise because obviously there's no wind in here. Get back on, Link, and let's go. Jeez, I'm failing really hard at this dungeon. Good God. All right, so we'll come over here. You might notice those faces. I was gonna say that, but then the water sank. Ugh. Alrighty. Now they're amping things up a lot more. We have 2 switches to deal with this time. Oh, they're shaking things up a lot. These gods really know how to test the hero. All right, so we step in. Oh, this isn't the room. I was thinking of another room. What we have here is a little tricky here. We have to push these boxes so that we can make a clean run and jump over to the other side. This might sound really weird, but trust me, this is what we have to do. So we got that. We gotta be quick about this because we don't want the water to sink. Gotta be quick. Get a stick. Get a stick. Gimme. Go. Go. Oh. No! Make me drop the stick. Attempt number 2. You think the Boko stick would be useless because it was submerged in water, but nope, still works just fine. So we light these up and we get ourselves a chest. Loving it. Alrighty. And I believe this is just going to be one of our few small keys here. Only the Dragoner's Cavern had a huge number of keys in it. The rest of the dungeons really don't. Alright, screw it. I'm not going to platform across these. I'm just going to swim it. Oh, I'm invincible if I swim. As long as I'm good at dodging. Okay. Now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and go back. I should say up front that there might be some rooms that I miss. A lot of them are completely optional if you don't do the joy pendant grinding. And yes, spoilers, I just spoiled what a bunch of them are. Is that they're literally just rooms where all you get is a freaking joy pendant out of it. And again, if you grinded like I did, you really didn't need to. You don't have to. You embrace your inner Tony Hawk. Okay. Oh, stupid joke is stupid. I know. Die. There we go. In here, these are only key. We have another statue to grab. We also have choo-choos, which you want to take out fast. Because, yep, that happened. That's gonna happen right there. If you stand right here, thankfully you won't drown, because I like this detail. It's the fact that there's ground beneath the water, so we won't actually drown. Doesn't happen on the open sea, of course. Wow. You have to excuse me, I'm eating chips while I do this. Not quite a gaming marathon I thought, because I had to put a pause on it and go somewhere. Yes, I have to go somewhere. Anyway, we make this heavenly staircase for us so we can pick up the pink statue. So I guess while we're doing this, what have you all been up to? Now, on the day that I am recording this, it is now officially struck the year 2023. So, hooray, new year, new everyone, really, unless you don't change at all in the coming years. I don't mean to sound like a jerk at all, but we take the statue up here and the water flow is changed so that we can go inside the middle statue. Not like that, you perverts. So we can do that, but there's something else we want to grab really quick. All right. This over here is once again another optional thing that I sometimes I almost always skip past because I really don't need it. But we like these 2 torches and we get a chest up here. So nothing crazy, no keys or anything. If it was a key, I would have verbally acknowledged that, saying, hey, this is a required thing. So but you can probably guess what's going to be in this chest. It's going to be a really stupid joy pendant. They're good for selling, kind of. There's a lot better things out of our spoiled bag that we can sell, but that's one of them. And we come in here and we have a new enemy. This is a bubble. Get your picture. Nope. Come on, buddy. Oh. Okay, that works. This is a bubble right here. If I try to approach it, it'll light me on fire. Oh, we can't hurt it? Oh, I thought we had to put out its fire. Normally what you're supposed to do is use the Deku leaf on it to blow out its fire, and then you can hit it that way, but I guess not. Just gonna go and destroy all these. There's only one bubble in here, so no need to do that really. None of them gonna come to life. Don't know why that thing is called a bubble of all things. Really weird. Maybe it's a thing in Japan, like a translation thing. I don't know. But we go ahead and get the compass for that. So now we can see where there are some chests. You notice there's another chest in here. Remember it for later. It's going to be important. Now, the title card I believe said that it was only 3 floors, but this thing is saying that it's 4. Well, as you can see, the only thing on the 4th floor is just the boss. That's it. So there's nothing really of note. So really only 3 floors of exploration and 1 floor of fight. Alrighty. Kingy. Whip. Okay, I guess not. Alright. Oh, I I forgot that there's no wind in here. Good on me, really. Hey, it went up right as I've surfaced. Nice. So now we go into the meat of the dungeon. I don't really consider that the main room. Kind of the main, well, kind of. It's like one of few main rooms in this dungeon here. Now right here we gotta be careful because we have a new enemy. So I believe we need to get its picture. Do that. What did that even capture? Did that capture the rat or did that capture the Beamos? That's the new enemy, by the way, is Beamos. Also need to get a picture of the rat. Whoop. You want to be careful with this thing because if you let it see you, it will not let you pass while you're trying to carry a statue. It's annoying. Get out of here. You're not taking my rupees this time. All right. Oop. Sorry, get notifications and such. I don't tend to mute my watch or my phone and such, just so you all know that, hey, I have something going on in my life. Get past you. Oh, you tried to shoot at me, but didn't happen. All right, keeping an eye out for that stupid rat. So we bring those statues over and everything, and we stand on the last switch so that we can activate the platforms. Kill another stupid rat as well. Fine. Give me that rupee. I didn't want to walk back for it. I'm lazy, okay? All right, now coming up here, we might turn around and see another platform. I believe that's just to go back safely. They don't get bombarded by the Beamos. Welcome to the second main room, right here. I obviously consider this like a second, like I just said, second main room. We have a bunch of statue heads to go to. We have 3 possible directions. 2 of them are barred off. So the only direction we can go is the one that's glowing. So let's do it. Go in here, and I believe we're gonna also get another new enemy. No, not quite. Oh, okay. Actually, does this count? Can I? Yes. Okay. I didn't know if that was gonna count or not. But you'll see why later I wanted to take a picture of that little statue. Whoop! Alrighty, cool. We also look over here and we see an eye. We saw one in the compass room. So, remember that for later. Ha! You fell. Loser. Alright. Yeah, this really pretty room in here. We have... right there. I want to check something as well. Does this count as a statue or a picture thing? No, it doesn't. Okay, I was just curious about that. So we have right here. Speaker of the God's guideposts. To press that to call me and guide me to a place of truth. Yeah, but what exactly is that button? Is it this one? Come along! This is the first time in any of the Zelda games that a Link has actually said audible words. There's a whole thing about like the fallen hero and Twilight Princess speaking and whatnot, but I believe this is actually the first time that our playable character has actually spoken. Aside from just, making like grunts or something like that. Or just people being able to read his expression. So you can see another main gimmick right here. We have statues that are sentient, and we must take them back to that second main room. Whoa, that was close. I'm sure a lot of people got stuck right there to figure out what to do, because if you try and throw it, it'll actually go down the hole. That's what she said. Get out of here. Still not appearing. There's another picture opportunity, which is basically a new enemy that I'm trying to see if I can get. Nothing. Okay, I guess we got to come back into this room later. Fair enough. Okay, so the statue is going to just go over on its own to its pedestal. And wait. Also gives us this. Behold, the one time that you learn a song within a dungeon. Unlike Song of Passing, this one is required. What's this? There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. That's not oddly specific at all. We have a new song. This is known as the command melody. This is one that's going to get a hell of a lot more use in the next couple dungeons. The command melody. It allows us to take control of certain objects. Here. I can't wait beyond those doors. Control them and guide them to their palaces of truth to open the path to the gods. The statues also talk to us. Ah! Okay, no. It's not that creepy. Turns off again. Like how he like turns on his brain or something just briefly to talk to us. 1 rupee out of a big pot. Don't spend it all in one place, me. All right, we have more bubbles right here, which we can go ahead and do that. And take out. Knock you down the pit. Alrighty. We also have this up here. Well, this is what something I like doing. Watch this. Like take this and just grab onto this from just the most absurd angle. Okay, I guess it doesn't work from over here. But I like grabbing onto those from really weird angles, and the way of seeing the camera not follow the way I do it, it's really good. So far, we didn't have much else in here. We have this room now, which once again we must use the grappling hook. See, we're getting use out of all of our dungeon items here. Unlike in games before where you use the one item in the one dungeon and then never again, we're getting a lot of use out of them now. I like that. Oh wait, I forgot something. We need to get the statue down to our level. Come on down to our level. You want to fight? Okay. So we bring the statue down, and unfortunately we can't use the grappling hook and carry the statue at the same time. Here. See? We put it down. So we can activate the switch. Make that bridge appear, and let's try out the new song. Ooh, This song, of all things to actually get re-referenced in, it got re-referenced in the Henry Stickmin collection, Fleeing the Complex. This is one of the choices that you can use to fail at, you know, trying to get past and the likes. If you've ever played the Henry Stickmin collection, you know what I'm talking about. But I find that so funny that this is basically like that. And they use the same sounds and same animations and everything. It's so good. And... die! Ah, I missed you. My sword missed you. That sucks. All right. Now that we're back in here, what we want to do is put this on this switch to open that door. Because once again, we have no way of getting it across. Shut up, King Red Lions. I don't care. Anyway, like I said, grab onto this from the most absurd angle, and it still counts. It's fun. Ah! Nice, I made it. I did it. I did it. I'm the best. All right. I'm gonna want to pull out my camera again. Let's go in here. Oh my god, it's an empty room! Why does an empty room have to close the door on us?